Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Stories Podcast. We are so happy to have you with us. I am Susan.
And I am David. Hello to all our lovely listeners. Ready for another great story today, Susan?
I am always ready, David. Today, our story is about something very cute, but also very stressful. It is about a pet. David, do you have any pets?
Actually, I don't have a pet right now. But Susan, I know you recently got a new puppy, right? How is he doing?
Oh, David, he is doing great now, but last week he caused a massive heart attack for my entire family.
Oh no, what happened? Did he eat your homework?
Worse, he completely vanished. We thought he was gone forever. Listeners, have you ever lost something very precious and panicked? Today, I am going to share the mystery of my missing puppy. It all started 2 weeks ago. I adopted a tiny 2-month-old golden retriever puppy. I named him Biscuit because his fur is the exact color of a warm cookie. He is extremely small, very clumsy, and loves to chew on everything.
Oh, a golden retriever puppy. They are so adorable, but they have a lot of energy.
Yes! On Thursday morning, I was getting ready for work. Biscuit was playing with his squeaky toy in the living room. My mother opened the front door for just 10 seconds to grab the morning newspaper from the porch. Then she closed the door and went to the kitchen.
Okay, so the door was open for only 10 seconds. That is very quick.
Right. 5 minutes later, I came downstairs to give Biscuit his breakfast. I called out, "Biscuit, breakfast time!" But there was no sound. Usually, he runs to me immediately, wagging his tail. But this time, the living room was completely silent.
Uh-oh. Silence is never a good sign when you have a puppy or a toddler. Did you look under the sofa?
I looked everywhere. Under the sofa, behind the curtains, inside the bathroom. Nothing. Then my mother gasped and said, "Susan, I opened the front door 5 minutes ago. What if he ran outside into the street?"
Oh my goodness, a tiny puppy outside on a busy street? That is terrifying.
My heart stopped. A wave of panic hit me. I ran outside without even putting on my shoes. I was running up and down the sidewalk in my socks, crying out, "Biscuit, where are you?" My mother was checking the backyard, shaking a bag of dog treats.
Did any of your neighbors see him?
I knocked on 3 neighbors' doors. I was crying and shaking. I asked them, "Have you seen a tiny golden puppy?" But they all shook their heads. It felt like Biscuit had completely vanished into thin air. After 2 hours of searching, I sat on the front steps, put my face in my hands, and started crying hysterically. I felt like the worst dog owner in the world.
Oh, Susan, I am so sorry. That sounds like a total nightmare. So what happened next? How did you find him?
Well, after crying for 10 minutes, I walked back inside the house to get a tissue. The house was dead silent. I walked into my bedroom and suddenly I heard a very faint, strange sound. It sounded like a tiny snore.
Wait, a snore? Inside your bedroom? But you already checked the bedroom, right?
Yes, I checked under the bed and behind the door, but then I noticed that my wardrobe door was slightly open. I slowly walked over, opened the wardrobe door fully, and looked down at the bottom shelf.
And?
Was he there? David, there he was. Biscuit was curled up inside my favorite fluffy winter sweater. He was fast asleep, breathing softly, completely unaware of the chaos he had caused outside.
No way. He was inside the house the whole time? In the wardrobe?
Yes, he must have crawled inside while I was brushing my teeth, and the door accidentally swung shut. He was so cozy in my sweater that he just fell asleep and didn't hear us shouting his name.
I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, so I just hugged him tightly.
Wow, Susan, what a relief! That is an incredible plot twist. So, what did you learn from the mystery of the missing puppy?
Well, David, I learned 2 important lessons. First, before you panic and run outside, always do a master check inside the house. Puppies can fit into the smallest, strangest places.
Very true. They are like liquids. They can squeeze anywhere. What is the second lesson?
The second lesson is about how we react to fear. When we panic, our minds immediately imagine the worst possible scenario, like Biscuit getting hit by a car. But sometimes the reality is much safer and simpler. Take a deep breath before you lose your mind.
That is a great piece of advice for life, Susan. Don't let your imagination scare you.
Now it is time for quiz time. Let's see if our listeners can solve the mystery.
I love this part. Listeners, try to answer the questions before I do.
Question 1. Why did Susan name her puppy Biscuit?
The answer is because his fur is the exact color of a warm cookie.
Question 2. Why did Susan's mother think the puppy ran outside?
The answer is because she opened the front door for 10 seconds to get the morning newspaper.
Question 3. Where was Biscuit hiding the whole time?
The answer is he was fast asleep inside Susan's wardrobe, curled up in her fluffy winter sweater.
Great job, everyone! Let's quickly spotlight 3 useful vocabulary words from today's story. Panic, a sudden, strong feeling of fear that prevents reasonable thought or action. Example, I was in a total panic. Vanish, to disappear suddenly and completely. Example, the puppy vanished. Unaware, not noticing or knowing about something. Example, he was completely unaware of the chaos.
You can practice these words by leaving a comment below. Tell us, have you ever lost your pet or a valuable item? Where did you find it?
We love reading your stories under the comment section. Thank you for listening to English Stories Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Have a wonderful day, and remember to check your wardrobes.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye-bye.